I'm here, and with me now is Captain Jim.
I want to kick a shout out to one of our good friends. We've done a lot of parties with this guy over the years, Captain Jim, the Crazy Pirate.
Yeah.
He was in the Winston-Salem Journal yesterday. You saw him on Fox 8.
Yeah, man, it's so funny because I've seen him out at so many events. He's the best.
Doesn't he sometimes, is he always a pirate, or is he sometimes just a magician and he doesn't have the peg leg? Because I feel like I've seen him do both, where he's a magician guy, and then a lot of times, though, straight off the hook, crazy pirate.
Can you replace the peg leg? What's going on there?
Well, that's the part of the story that's so neat, is he had a bad accident years ago and lost part of his leg. So he left his construction business to, put a peg on that leg and go be a pirate.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's been doing it forever, and we've done so many events with him and stuff. He's the best.
14 years ago, my vessel was attacked and went down at sea. I lost my leg below my knee. But while I was recuperating, I said, I'm not going to be a quitter. I'm going to be a go-getter. And I said, I'm going to become a magical, motivational peg leg pirate, which turned into a full-blown career. We clean up well for casual and formal events, too, you know.
So.
Wake up to Bill Flynn in the morning.
I'm Bill Flynn, and we're going to put some magic in the room this morning. Jim Light, good morning.
Morning to you, Bill.
You and I met some years ago, and you were doing magic and just amazingly deft at it. Just this gift that you had. And I want to start, actually, this career for you started after a really horrific incident in your life. Can you talk a little bit about how this all got launched?
Did magic as a child, so I think I had it in my blood to be a performer. Then one foggy night, navigating my vessel, it was attacked and went down at sea. And I severely damaged my leg below my knee.
I'm sure you've heard the old saying, when life serves you lemons, the best thing to do is serve lemonade.
And here's one of Roy's folks who has done just that.
Outfitted with Dove's pirate clothes and a parrot, Captain Jim Light is a true magician.
I was an entertaining child, did magic and guitar and puppets at a very young age.
Most importantly, though, he's got a peg leg. No, really, a peg leg.
I was about 35 years old, headed home one night on my motorcycle. A car did not see me and hit my side, causing some bone damage in my lower right leg. I did have to have an amputation. It shut down my contracting business. I had to reinvent myself.
And he did, as Captain Jim. Performing was never really something he thought about before.
After the amputation of my leg from the motorcycle accident, I think it was natural to think of a pirate with a wooden peg leg. And because of my background of magic as a child and my parents being very motivational, always having motivational words of wisdom in the house, it just all came from deep down inside. I think it was a miracle, actually.
Captain Jim's show is about more than just magic. It's meant to serve as an inspiration. One of his tricks, the rope of life, to symbolize how you can always tie your life back together when it's been broken.
I was just doing it for my friends, and they were tearing up. And then you give it to a child or a teenager or an adult on stage, the knot. Maybe sometimes we just tie a knot and remove it. It's not impossible to get through challenges. There's so many variables.
A little flair is normal and might add a few dollars at the end of the day.
What we really appreciate is the great feedback, how it touches their lives. The show is exciting. They laugh, but the message touches their heart. It helps them get through their own challenges in life. That is really why we do what we do.
We're here with one of our main attractions here at the Dixie Classic Fair. We see a pirate that does magic. You know, I see it for one thing, but I know that there's a totally different side to you and your story that many don't know about. So
for the past 16 years, I got serious, and all I do is perform magic tricks, preach like my pappy, dressed as a pirate. So I've brought my childhood endeavors into my adult life, into my career. And it all came from 18 years ago, losing my leg. My ship went down at sea. I lost my leg below my knee. Actually, I was hit by a motorist and did lose part of my leg, and as I was recuperating, it was a very tough time for 2 years. Something back there in my creative brain said, I could be a magical, motivational peg leg pirate and talk about getting through troubled waters. But after I got out in front of the audiences and people and doing what I did, and they saw my illusions and heard what I had to say, it became very powerful, and it became a career. And I've been very blessed since that.
Exactly. What's the message that you want to get across to your audience?
I want them to understand that people need to gather the keys to success, and they need to have direction in life, because there's many things that will happen to try to throw them off course. It's not a magic pirate show. It's why I became a magic pirate. That's the show.
Captain Jim!